The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
First of all, the Supreme Court does not sit on Fridays. I don't recall any time where the Supreme Court has sat on Fridays and Mondays. What is very fishy is that you ought to file a process in court. And then when you file it at the registry, you'll be given a date. What baffles me, and I want the senior lawyers to help me here, maybe they may have practiced for 30 years, is how a motion is filed at 10 a.m. And some way, somehow, the Supreme Court judges got to know that a motion will be filed at 10 a.m. and they had to bath and come to the court to empanel on the same Friday within a space of 1 hour. And then adjudicate on the matter.
And the court doesn't sit.
Oh, they don't sit on Friday. So there must be some special circumstance. So assuming this was even a special circumstance, my challenge is, how did they even know that that morning Afenyo Markin will bring a motion ex parte, for which reason you had judges come to the court to sit? It deepens the perception, and I would want to have answers.
So the bailiff of the Supreme Court has just informed me that the process of the court, that is the ruling of the court, has been successfully served on Parliament through the Director of Legal, Mr. Nanateria Och. So we thank God that Parliament, at long last, has subjected itself to court processes and has taken service. So we look forward to Parliament respecting the orders and the directions of the Supreme Court. So that is the good news this afternoon, that the bailiff has just served Parliament.
Leader, what does it mean for tomorrow especially?
Oh, well, it's not for me. But what is important is that Parliament has received service. And there is no other question again, no controversy. The court ruled that its orders be served on Parliament. And upon being served, Parliament should file its defense within 7 days. Parliament so far has demonstrated that it's law-abiding. From its conduct this afternoon, compared to last week when the same Director of Legal was not ready to receive service. Now he has willingly received service. They didn't have to throw it at him. They didn't even have to put it on his table. He has received it, signed for it, and that is the beauty of democracy. So I think something positive is working somewhere. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, MPP will use brain work, no brow. We're not going to organize people to flood the precincts of Parliament to make noise with placards. We don't need it. We respect the law. Let the law work.
If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need.
To be very vigilant. That's the only way we can have free and fair elections, and that's the only way we can have peace. Yes, to be vigilant, very vigilant. I think we were quite vigilant in the last one. You know, we must double the effort so that nobody, whether NDC or MP, would misbehave, or any other party for that matter. Okay. And I think Ghanaians must be wise and really examine and see situations. Those who have been sitting in the comfort of their homes, whether in Ghana, abroad, the US, in hospitals, waiting for others to win the elections for them, the time has come for them to also wake up and hit the campaign trail.
And now Ghana for who, where the power lies. Samunim Diamafamwa, Cameroon said, Ayonamin higher. Masa, Oyamini war, Munza, Oyamini Jobaso and Obey. It's a bit accident of the Monyame. Nasa Oko Koran Muswa. Come share ni Mohammed. Atabir. Wallahi. Ya satifo. Yesoki. Na nyanku. Say Janita. Ukuma Pimbaba. Diatia. Mr. Wujna National is the scientist spirit in me.
Live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. You're different city or 37, Abebese Street, Ewo Osu, the heart of Accra, editor in all the 16 regions across the country, north, south, east, and west. Yeah, the Ebrewo and area northern regional capital Tamale, Kasmi 107.1 FM, Bali in the Savannah region. We are live on Nkiligi FM, Sansuna Miduduwa, WFM. You know, source 100.1 FM, Zeps FM was Zebila and a Pusiga. I went pan Sampa one day FM. If you only a Kobono region, Tiny 90.9 FM, I want Soko and Unianma, a word domain in the Patamunina, Suma FM on Crown Quanta, almost so Fire and Life. Half original capital, I go so Nananum 92.5 FM, sounds so and a Unianma was Sanko and in the Patamu, Fire Life, I do know FM. If you only about she call a Framatamu ho. Global 105.1 FM Ekremu Global Chacha Munina Mo Uti region you want 9.7 FM Okete Krachi KFM Pasa and a Boom FM Ewo Jiasikan Atoya Mantamo Western Regional Capital Takrade Sharp 106.9 FM Neziama Elembele Western 100.3 FM stations are doing Nano Ekrej Medium and area London GFM Radio and Fire Life Radio Sansini Nanma Mo America Apostate FM of Virginia almost so Fire Life and na sema de everyone nyina no na se beje fie na chese ewo huru paka Speaker of Parliament akasa Semben ena amanfo eka enua enwumre ena Speaker of Parliament na so ye omo de krata eba efa eye bambo ho ensem na eneyi abra eye dwumadi ekoso no ebo anadwo anopa ba ye no sia no na che se MPP for chitafo bia boy wura ho ya che se anodon prayer we ye minority chief whip omunya majority mo am yes am mistake no afanyo markets wonu am say joy for mo ka say we ye minority on the minority side no munya asaka no afanyo markets ba bia wo bia wonya asa nkra system no bia amfa no minority na na de ebe frem ono abo e bia fuse no so akasa we ye member of parliament edema timemfo was available in the northern region of the Republic of Ghana. Samben on so dia tudwa ena no paidie ne siye ewo eye minority eye kokos abrom kopie mu ewo mrase bejafie no eye afanyo markings ene ne nkofo no den ene pie mu ho ni nyina ye nsema ye de ebro ene ewo TVS was etana power 97.9 FM TVS WZ Ghana on Facebook Live. Sasuna Power 979. One like page no now we there now share on YouTube SWAZ broadcasting. Meeting Eddie Mugabe Maase ubetimi afremi atan kolega biga the capacity man. Na yesa some na say na say ye kan ya etiefo ne ahwefo nyina ba bia wo bia wuti bia no ye Muhammad akwaba ye maame haji ahumu babia wo bia ma ye ma won salam alaikum ne awie migire se bibia boko wa wo ba ne se memfa ma wo ye adwuma office of the former chief of staff honorable Jilo Zebra wa wo ba humu wo ba ena se memfa ma agya humu se memfa chie mu do pa emfa ma bishop babia wo bia awie ene fanzo a ebusuan nyina Benjamin esuma ne ye team ni nyina no ye chacha mu ne adwuma pa mo bo natural mineral water adwuma fu nyina so ye chacha mu nsuo no ene wo ba ye 37 na BBC street a SWAZ broadcasting na duduo na de bibribi ena ba bigua mombra na mu metu enkoto Mr Robert ho asori ba duduo bia wo pe bia no serious sachet ni bi kura sa aka ho duduo bia pe bia wo ba wonsa ebetumi aka amano ayeye aseda kese koma Medimosis clinic and heba Medimosis heba ne clinic na so ye no enema wo ye de ese woni se o ka che Medimosis garlic capsules no Medimosis garlic capsules ono de ne capsules the only garlic capsules garlic capsules champion Medimosis capacity Medimosis champion Medimosis when the day abedwa so pharmacy shop eba shop obenye biato Safari Valley Eco Resort eba wildlife experience omoye number 1 champion bakope Safari uduwa nigie ni woni beji hu ye papa swimming pool papa bi gym papa bi na so ajawawari awie honeymoon na modemoni ayeden akire Big Joe encha wo ba be wari minimisa hwa na mobekwa akwaji moni ewo Big Joe, welcome to Ghana. Woba be wari hwa na mobekwa akoye what you say honeymoon na bibianso etimi akọ enkan yemfa mo power specialist heba hospital su kura yimu fibroid mano ene hepatitis A B C D nyina na etetiwa fo ne ekire aso obetimi abo meko nyina da wuruma na eteti edi dwumedi be semeti wo mo me na me homra na fe yemfa de aka nyina san ento amoso. Welcome back live on TVS WAZ and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. Yedi free in studio hour 37 at BBC Street, Eddie Ebony, Tuesday, the 22nd of October 2024, with the support from the 900 million angels and G. Gabriel as usual, on a LED 900 million angels. So now just 46 days. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ghana for Equatorial, say President elect and what you mean, Eddie. Amemwo papa edi abre eye Ghana for asase on the 7th day of January 2025 na edi efie nyansa amemwo awodo tema nyankopon suro ewomu edi abre eye Ghana for ene ewo mrase bejefie na sewani na nsase ye ka kire wo abra eye speaker of parliament enru anajo kese intel ne ade mo peki a kire se amafo bi pese mo ya basabasa na amafo bi pese mo ya basabasa obi anim se eja esre de ewo ho na se aboa eye kraman wose woni esre ebeko a se kraman no na bebre san se kraman na mbra eja kraman anwesre eti wono no oburu sre na wono na bebre nso to esre ne besa asore na enne de si wo mrase bedwafie no ye bisa say Speaker of Parliament the bambofo no omodwene ne ho ana omodwene ne ho bambofo a wo eye Parliament no hwan ene control wo mo hwan na direct wo mo ewo eye Parliament aso ye abra enu anwumre Speaker of Parliament Right Honorable Abansumane Babin na so ye de krata eba beto abonten say obi a ye mrase bedwani kwa oba e be screen no ahwe ne ho se bibi hye ne ho ana bibi hye ne ho obi a ye mrase bedwani kwa no oba enisa ne bodyguard edi na chi omo allow bodyguard no into the chambers obi a ete obi a ehu na asobrachefo amonyoku a womu ni efie nyansa amonyoku a womu bi evu te se omu ni leader amonyoku a sabrei womu adwene ya te sa de reverse amonyoku a womu dwene sabe omu dwene te sa sabe nkraman amonyoku a sabe TMU mano de somina so omu dwene sa nkraman ya de speaker kan ye nyina omu fa nya adwuma na omu ayo omu adwene se ye be sha party ntade ye be baase amanfo na ye de omu ba begu aya parliament wo not even the Supreme Court, not even the President of the Republic of Ghana, ebe to me actually Speaker of Parliament say, ye A or ye B, na MPP for mu nim aye anim guase, amonyoku a omu nim perifo a omu wo fie nyanso omu di wo manim, omu ni direction, no man will say, fear and panic atiago omu so a, omu bakwa opposition iti no, and bia na Speaker of Parliament, a soldier for na one China Nanado withdraw Munina. Mekacho Sananado because Nanado is the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. And then you are Mrasebe Jofio. Who NDC Nibia who say NDC Nibisha NDC Kalas Elho. And Machibaya Nomi and Sa na a year minority chiefship, woman majority, minority chiefship. Ya your friend is a year another pre. Why am Mrasebe Jani de Matimamofua? Womo and Samama do a jiri abeto apeso na watumi mobilize supporters every a year mia would do buses more than 20 na kofoi astorm a year parliament. Hey, post for way bamba for way ya sabre we speaker others ya buy and say ya allow obia in womo better already akwaso media no womo wa baby womo better ya be we obia mo another plan no call for some no muti so dogo mepo nu abe iti omo ba ba de ombe ye bia wo parliament wo yehu bi say da o na ne omo hwe bibia ni se besi ana asese no hwe entade so nyina no omo invade aya parliament house wa ba bia be fa bia no aya pipi chitafo kwa na eden na ekoye na da bia me ka kiro say opa mo hufu a woto ne berima yesuma so yesuma banyansani yesuma na motenten sawu obi te se aye MPP amanyoko kasie ne koyi obi a woni fie nyansa obi a oye full of himself obi a ono no ontie advice sukonoma ontie advice sukonoma woni buo de mampanifo na amanyoko pa MPP nyatete na atete ama aye ebi manya bi pepema nka anusini wei afanya market se bekwa akoyi ni se womra emeye minority leader se ho no ope na wo kasa minority ne dia na che se apia bia yedan ate agunu so na ofa ope wo ye minority leader wate ope wo ye minority leader na no pe die na che se mrase begefie ho ese wani ensese ye ka kire wo na no na honorable eye ABF Seni was a member of parliament for a year Savilugu in the northern region of the Republic of Ghana. One day sembi etuja. So we shall send a parliament Emrani city na. Obia or not even the Supreme Court Chief Justice crowd or to me watching Bahoma Chair Speaker the onye. And the president is Ubia separation of powers. Ubia will need to me. You tea sema ABF Seni. Abra MP before another planning call for swan MP before Gugu Hono and sema honorable ABF Seni di tuja.
Where the very legal, legitimate. Sir, last Tuesday, Yabaha, Mr. Speaker, are ruling on the matter. And as far as we are concerned, Parliament, as far as proceedings of the House are concerned, Nipa Bakupe no authority to make pronouncement on the floor of this House. Ebe binding. And in the Speaker, Oman President Nana Akufo-Addo, on need to me. The Chief Justice, One need to me ha. So nobody can come and give any ruling here. Now, except Mr. Speaker. And as far as we are concerned, Mr. Speaker, I'm a ruling. Last Tuesday, sir, 4 seats have been declared vacant. They are declared vacant. And so because of the vacancy, NDC now, there were 136 members. MPP won 135. So NDC are done the majority. Because after that one, now I joined to Tuesday. Then first day after the ruling. You continue, baby, I designated as majority. Said ye yempenta ye betina baby efata baby mrani kire say yentna yatena ho. We are only waiting for the speaker. Mr. Speaker, Abba, and the proceedings of the house goes on, and there are further directives from Mr. Speaker who comply. Nipa bakupe no be ma directives on the floor of this house ebe juma. It is only Mr. Speaker. Obia ma directives ha yen juma. Because me say speaker because on normal the same rule say yeah na majority. So how would the same person also because of Supreme Court and to me speaker directives as to how you should run the house. Obia need to me by the Constitution of the Republic. Nobody has authority to direct the speaker how he should run here. Speaker Betuma Kokancha Nana Kufuor, you minister way, you way, or Betuma direct to know how to run the executive. Speaker Betuma Court, Naka say Chief Justice, judge would ma case my judge way, you judge way. The speaker can go and direct the Chief Justice. Equally, the Chief Justice can come and direct the speaker about proceedings in the house. One need to me. That is what the Constitution says. And so, sir, this in you do directives only from the speaker. And so, as far as we are concerned, we are complying with the law. Speaker Babeka something else, then we'll see where we take it from. But yet, you don't frighten a chief warrior with a mustache.
That was Honorable ABA Fusini, Honorable Nedia or the two and Honorable Afenyo Markins, a minority leader. Zidi Opi Tato no dia bono. Ya say Tati who the minority wodi onwa ni do mo enim. Na ene you omo wako out of parliament after say NDC caucus no take the majority seat. Na oni media no etwetwe nkomo yenti ensema minority leader Afenyo Markins said the
We believe that the appropriate thing is to quietly yield to them and wait upon Mr. Speaker. After all, the ruling was directed at Parliament and the Speaker, not an individual MP. Yesterday, the bailiff of the Supreme Court served Parliament of Ghana through the legal directorate. The director of the legal department received the ruling of the court. So, in other words, Mr. Speaker is on constructive notice, or maybe I should say actual notice of the ruling of the court. We have to leave it there and respect Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker has been part of our democracy since 1992. He's a senior lawyer. He's practiced in our court. And I believe that even if Mr. Speaker disagrees with the Supreme Court, he knows what to do. Suffice to state, at the risk of being repetitive, that we were not disrespectful of the chair. When the Speaker made his pronouncement and the majority caucus disagreed with Mr. Speaker, we didn't cause commotion here. We left quietly and told Mr. Speaker that the right place to express those grievances will be at the court.
So we would want to, at this point, sing our party's anthem to let you know who we are. Colleagues, we are the new patriotic party. We are the new patriotic party. The elephant is a winning symbol. We have won to save Ghana. The elephant is the winning symbol. We have won.
Hey, interesting times ahead. And people for money yet the mantem yet the crack. Antem na yet they say. Yay, Mabakagu. anthem na to nsuo mu sei NDC for to revolution aya na muntie ya to NDC anthem a ya muntie amanyoku a wapa na mo anthem tan sei enye de sei na omuwie na won so sane atadwe yo se na de yateje ne na NDC fu enso chante no mo so to omonyom na omo march to the floor of parliament yeti NDC fu enso a majority leader honorable Dr. Keselato Force and the team the omo so ye wo mrase bedwafi ho. Ijo bodo na just say we NDC for yi wo mantem de ye to nyum de na nyum ye to so a wote ase akoda timi to be panyini to be na ho menua eye Sam George said the wo si march honorable Clement Park honorable Collins Dada honorable Erikopoko eye menua Teresa Awoni Okaikwe North MP na chasi ye mache ekoba oye mame honorable Doyo Zanato Rollins Kolekulote MP na ohwe ni Lante Vandapo Odododio MP abojuse Ablekuma eye fo ni nyina ne ye mache na Ablekuma Central fo so mache yetwema na chase aye ni jikeke ese wani ye mame Elizabeth Ajare ye mame Reverend honorable Helena Joanto so Krachi West MP honorable Geoffrey Kini ononso MP for Nkwanta South honorable T Bless Kofi Adams eye buom MP na chase ne ye kwai honorable Haruna Idusu honorable Dr. Keselato Force honorable Okujo to Blakwa na chase ye mache ko ne ye mache ba ye mache ko ne ye mache ba na chase parliament wo de why you say the NDC and the omona take majority side is there afanyo markets ahomaso ye kura no ni bua wo mu speaker ni ade nyina no na afedi obi a twan ne yakokot na dai parliament chief justice oni tumi our parliament chief justice ya ma metokunu ni tumi our parliament ehwa na speaker see you mate ya serve me ya ba ye bia mate ye kwotie the speaker say me na me yafie wura me na me ka se empu a empu me na me ka se entra se me ka se bia ye mabiem a ye mabiem I'm the speaker ye tie nsema right honorable speaker Aban Babin editu ja ene.
Honorable members, as you may recall, on Thursday I informed the House pursuant to Standing Order 18 of the Standing Orders of Parliament on the occurrence of vacancies in the House in relation to 4 honorable members. Yesterday, I received a process from the Supreme Court, which is a ruling from the Supreme Court pursuant to an ex parte application directing Parliament to recognize and allow the 4 affected members of Parliament to duly represent their constituents and conduct full scope of duties of their offices as members of Parliament pending the final determination of a suit filed by Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin. By Article 102 of the Constitution, 1992, and Order 64.1 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, I note that we currently have a quorum to transact business, but not to take decisions. I want to read the said Article 102 of the Constitution. It reads, a quorum of Parliament, apart from the person presiding, shall be 1/3 of all the members of Parliament. As presently constituted, the numbers definitely is far above 1/3 of the members of Parliament. But by Article 104, the numbers are not sufficient for us to take decisions. And I'll quote Article 104. Article 104.1 says, except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, matters in Parliament shall be determined by the votes of the majority of members present and voting, with at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Honorable members, we don't have at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Consequently, in view of the current circumstances, the fact that there is a question on the composition and constitution of Parliament, and having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in Parliament, I will proceed to, in accordance with Standing Orders 59, adjourn the House indefinitely. That is sine die. I want to quote Standing Orders 59.1. It says, the Speaker may, in consultation with leadership, suspend a meeting of the House indefinitely or for a period determined by the Speaker, having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in the country. Honorable members, I have consulted leadership, and I am exercising my discretion to decide to suspend the meeting of the House indefinitely. The House is accordingly adjourned sine die.
Sine die ni die na chese no anu wasine di. Wasine di o. Deal ni yawie indefinite yawie. Inti una owo Supreme Court afabrei. Una owo president ya fabrei. There be a mechanic say any idiot can go to court. Sabi said they say no get. Was say any idiot can go to court. Na nya wo court na che say wadi bim o. Wudi kan wo court a na no che say wadi bim. Any idiot can go to court. Any idiot can go to Supreme Court. Any idiot can go to Magistrate Court. Any idiot can go to Circuit Court. Any idiot can go to the High Court. Any idiot can go. But the Speaker is Speaker. And then one come majority asem ho, one come minority asem ho. When a pe baby atna o when no nya nasem. Was you use the discretionary hot powers. E you no one discretion. Obia to me chechire no, obia to me fa hankofo ngune nsa. Obia separation of powers. Is any idiot can rush to the Supreme Court. Any idiot can rush to the Supreme Court. But who did kind ever court to her? I don't say will be dibim. And the speaker akasa. And the speaker akasa. And a man for better tem. A man for better tem. Conform cause a sour more free. And some man do a gin in the pattern and another problem. Oh, better. Speaker akasa. She is to see. A better says so, 7th December. Yeah, Adiache 8 near declared John Mahama as president-elect. We are. Hey, Ghana better say from El Bernard. Wakasa, Asakasa BMO. Ye counter 8 now. They killed 8. And then some for 8 and I call for 8. Woman so mo break 8 and some for 8 no mo come say, hey, no ku 8. Yeah, hamo. Amama break 8. Akoko 100 and 8 ni aje 8 ni ekura mo say twe. The 8 na mo ku ya. Ya mutumi adigye seat bi. Ya mo se mo na mo ya majority no. 84 no o mo sama o makasa. Over 7 million t-shirts amakwa print wa China. E ka ba fie o. Ma bokagu. Breaking the 8 no ma bokagu. So afanya markets pe o. One pe o we minority leader. Why a minority leader? Na womu nyina wie we na former deputy attorney general. Ya ne dede eye Honorable Dominic Ayene. Ono so share ni view on speakers on speaker decision ya ode ba no. Ono so de na adwen kire ho ye den. E ba ye tie Honorable Dominic Ayene, former deputy attorney general. Ye tie sem ono so de tuja.
You must go to court to have the order set aside. In the case of Mr. Speaker, all right, I am reliably informed that his lawyers are currently trying to file processes to set aside the order of the Supreme Court. In that case, the status quo ante, in our view, should stay.
Okay, so the Speaker has communicated to you.
No. There has been no official communication from Mr. Speaker's lawyers. But we, the majority caucus, the NDC majority caucus, have information to that effect. Of the Supreme Court, that order is a nullity. It has no constitutional basis because first, Mr. Speaker's ruling is not a quasi-judicial order, neither is it a judgment of a court of competent jurisdiction to be set aside, to be stayed. You cannot stay, the ruling of, the Speaker of Parliament, which is merely a statement that guides Parliament in the conduct of its business. You cannot stay it.
That the Supreme Court got it wrong.
The Supreme Court got it wrong, totally wrong. So the ruling of the Supreme Court has no legs to stand on. That's what I mean by a void order.
Supreme Court ruling no eni nan bi e be gina so omra se bedwa fie ho na oma gwa anya de say ruling no mo de ba ye na ba bia ewom we ye former deputy attorney general eye Dominic Ayene ono na ekasa no was Supreme Court ruling no mo de ba ye nyina so bia o mirikatuo sa ruling no eni nyina so bia speaker akasa fana asa o sinedi ye sinedi ene ya bonedi nani ya chesa ne parliament wo de Honorable Linda Obinwa Okulo ene dodowa MP so odi asa ne se odi asa so akoba ne so akoba ene wo NDC MP se mayor ho fefuoi Teresa Wuni ejireni Linda Obinwa na obo se Esla eja ona ne ho ofe na wasan mu na aka ho na chesa ene de mra se bedwafiun na ho de pa ne no ana odododio NDC parliamentary candidate who friend say Honorable Ashi. As he say, Mugabe, ele moga, udododio yina say, NDC, zu za. Honorable Okovandapoi, Mugabe Mantimidin, Oboba register no Mantimidin, Honorable Okovandapoi, Mawusa so Oma. March pass no left right Honorable Rickett Hagan Mobo left right na baby aye there ewu Honorable Kofi Bua left right Honorable Ahmed and Kwame Agboja left right and ye baby aye there ewu e de amamu Honorable Erikafo na baby ewu e de amamu tie na die emrase bedwefo de NDC for yate dene chese atadwe ene yate dene atadwe ene yate dene anto chire obi bo obeko obebo obewo na chese baby a edu ne de afenyo markings eneyi wa hu ni smoothness level And now Tuesday the 22nd of October 2024. Na just say ni jani die the la Adam and Kofi Abusia penyin mo se omuga ene die ani age ankasa. And now Benadante be Kosulak. Na eja kotie enkomatwetwe ahene babo amabene ene eye timamfo ne ahwefo ewo. Wode ma ye wia ye ba ne ya ba besi nkonya wia ne atumi digest issues ni nyina pepepepepe e de amamo. Obetimi akọ Supreme Court. Any idiot can go to Supreme Court, but no ma wonye majority leader. Speaker akasa quiet and up yet ya go so. Ohene babo amabene wo se so like aye de.
No who say wayare ana wayare. Eya na de maganani. It is a yade so ganani mu a. And then she was say bram. By the time and any baba na hoso no. Na yade na hwiehwie. Na enamini mu din komoyi adiafa wonipa with internal organs. Yeke internal organ aye enuoma ewo nipadua ni mu a wonfa wani hunu. Aye nipadua na kwa ni bi ya ese nipadua ni mu a wonfa wani mienu yi emfa ehunu. Eno ane ye frɛ no internal organs. Na yabasha your liver and your kidney, or prostate and so beba. Na yenhwe your liver and your kidney. Minimum di kending komo say. Dabia yedidi. Na nipadua ni mu hono. Sa wori banku akogu mu a. Akwan a ebepie na ya yellow. Na afa woto no. Woni mu da. Etomra bi osimi tumi nyame nan. No one for federal ta. But the Konya South breakdown, no, a cost with the Pedian mono, you don't know. But you will know, you know, na yes, said Jumano, and Tiahoka, adding, send the Pedian bet me a genasso. Take your kidney and you will live. And friend woman Yago. Look, Brony can send me added for kidney and liver, not ye. What's it? The liver filters or cleans the blood, removing toxins and waste that eventually leave the body through urine and feces. What's it? The liver filters or cleans the blood. Wumajano ebiana efinin kekawa biabem emianinu ayedie no. And woman be ready pedian by Hanny Pediano. It when young couple ya dear be your friend liver. Ya liver na juman and say. One no na was so sunny mojanoso. Na a no a ya a wood draw thousands, sir. A when the pedianimono. A to me a chino. Never be fair janemu. Never be fat or John Somu. Na or many pia one thing. Na fan woman. Se liver nen to me and yet said Jumanoa. I was so son woman, but in not many pedianimu. Na a coon. Over 50% of women when you liver problem. And yes. Etina de biame katra wo say. Eya. She woni pediani yi. Na tu anamon kokoje check up. Number na go screen this no. 0553 93 2631. Dr. Penino receive call no. Eti frɛ na woni nkomo. 0553 93 2631. Frɛ no. Na woni ne monko what? And for kidney and we live in Niagara. Heh? Brony say. And woman Saudi way again. Bako. And say. A yin kekawa ebi to say glycogens, vitamins, minerals. Ya aye excess e woni paduan mu no e twene nyina pie ma ni paduan de no. Also ni moja no so no na eba. Na de na beto. Se saade we nya dwuma bia mu a na ye kese enti wo yare hunu so moja wɔyɛ way a yɛsɛ kɔyɛ liver functioning test na yɛnhwɛ sɛ wo liver no ɛyɛ adwuma me nua yɛmu bebree yɛte aseɛ wo yɛmu bebree yɛwo ne yɛtete hɔ no because nipadua no wowura inside hɔ a bibia pro bibia sɛn especially yɛnya yɛnim bi twa no ɛne yɛnya yɛtumi hyehye kakra no me nua tutumi ka kɔkyɛke wate ebia wo deɛ wo ntaa nom nsa na emu wo bɛdidi a ɛna wonom light kɔkyɛke wo liver memfa nni agorɔ ne bi kun bra sɛ wokɔ a Dr. Solomon ɛwɔ enuro yɛ ba adeɛ adom no a wɔde ma a ewura nipadua no mu a ɛrepa deɛ ɛsɛe no tie ɛrepa deɛ ɛsɛe no ɛsɛe kodwo a ɛyɛ 50-50 sɛ ho bɛtɔ anyɛ saa akɔtena fie no kɔwu tutu anamɔ ebia na aka dɛ no asɛe wobɛhu sɛ obi wɔ hɔ a wɔdwo nso a deɛ nti a yɛ mempɛ sɛ da bobɔ symptoms no sɛ no sɛ yɛwɔ nipa no bi wɔ hɔ ne nipadua no sɛdeɛ ɛsi yɛ strong nti no biribi sɛ nipadua no ma wɔn hu by the time wɔbɛhu no ne wɔwura danger point to anamɔ wate na kɔkyɛke wo liver afei yɛmmerɛ kidney removes waste product from the blood and produce urine wo kidney no ɛno na ɛyi nnoɔma bɔne nnoɔma tɛntɛn afiri nipadua no mu na ewia kidney no no produce dwonsɔ eti wonim sɛ obia ne kidney asɛe no ontumi nwonsɔ ontumi nyanenan enti dia de ne kɔto dialysis so na dialysis na twe dwonsɔ no na twe na gya na ni nnoɔma no nyina firi nipadua no mu etu bɛ nsa wode wo nan wode wo nsa wɔ ne nan no a ɛto mu fotee na ɛnan naka hɔ etumi mpagya ne mu ne nipadua no nyinaa yɛ nsuo nko a asɛ nsuo fa no ɛsɛn sɛ nsuo a wɔbɛnom no ɛna wo kidney no wɔsiesie nipadua no hohoro mu sɔ no so na wɔyi bia yɛ dwonsɔ na deɛ hia nipadua no wɔde ama no obiara nso ɔte yɛ bi anim sɛ nsuo dɔɔso wɔ nipadua no mu kyɛn nam bɛsɛrɛ tuanamɔ wate tuanamɔ na yɛmmoa nipadua no ɛsan sɛ sekan kora twa obi na mogya tu no bebree a yɛsɛ yɛmfa nsuo nsi no so yɛbɛma no nsuo nkɔtoa bɛɛ sɛ num ne yɛama no mogya kɔtoɔ baako me nua moma yɛma yɛ nimmerɛ na tuanamɔ kɔ Solak Natural Clinic na kɔkɔgye apɔmuden nwanwaso a wɔde ma amanfoɔ no bi ɔpani baako wayɛ n'adwe sɛ ɔba bɛtena ha di adanseɛ ɔbaa yɛbɛdu yɛ na kidney stones nso wɔ hɔ kidney stones wɔ hɔ yɛ ɔbaa yɛbɛdu yɛ na ne deɛ kidney stones na da a ofiri fie hospital kɔɔyɛ na ɔkɔɔyɛ kɔ no maduro 3 days wɔdwo nsɔ no na kidney stones ne pie firi ne bɛɛma mu minia tutu anamwate go to Solak Natural Clinic kɔgye apɔmuden papa it was a quality first kɔgye apɔmuden papa a ɛbɛboa wo ama wakɔ anim tena se kyɛ ne ho amamuo papa wura dwɔma ama de bɛbɛ yi tena se kyɛ na fuo ne ho sɛdeɛ Ghana bɛsi akɔ so ɛnwu nya hɔ ɛma biribi a nka wobɛtumi asɔ ano ɛma yi wo mfiri wɔ nti na meka yɛ sɛ bamba trema ɛyɛ ta yaresa bokiti eti na meka kyɛw sɛ bamba trema ɛyɛ ta yaresa bokiti so it will be very good sɛ wobɛbɔ ho ban ɛnɛ gyam sɛ yadeɛ no bɛka wato wɔtena na sɛ yɛde adura trema ɛma wo ɛde bɔ ho ban a ɛyɛ kyɛn sɛ yɛde aduro bokiti ma ɛde bɛsɛ wo yadeɛ mpo sɛ bɛba so a eti na meka kyɛw sɛ Solak Natural Clinic ɛhɔ na ɛwɔ sɛ wode w'ani kyerɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ woduru hɔ no a wɔsimi kidney ɔbaa yɛ so dabi wokɔ a wɔdi kan ma woyɛ test no yɛ ɔmo yɛ no it take 5 hours 6 hours and sana rani awie ntu kɔ na kodu a yɛ toto nneɛma nyina awie ne yɛ rani test no a na ɔmama wokɔ adeɛ kye anasɛ bi a the next day no waba bɛgye o results na afei baabi a kidney no ɛda no sɛ yɛ a yɛama wo sɛ tiatoro nneɛma a wobɛyɛ a wobɛtumi abɔ ho ban na wo sɛ kidney ɛne liver no sɛ ɛnyɛ a yɛasase ama wo nnuro ama nneɛma nyinaa yɛ kama saa na ɔmoyɛ ɔmo adwuma eti ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a wokɔyɛ no ane yɛma waduro sɛ gye kɔnom dabi Solak Natural Clinic wɔne ne dwuma saa ɛyɛ hospital kɛseɛ dabi a meka sɛ bɛɛ bibidura yɛresɛm a Solak Natural Clinic ɛte sɛ Kulebu Teaching Hospital ɛna bɛtumi de ne ho ato no anaasɛ Bank of Ghana anaasɛ bi a University of Ghana Medical Center ɛbibidura mu deɛ that is the level wate aseɛ na ma me nsɛnkyerɛ wo nneɛma bi sɛ obi wɔ ha ne BP wɔ soro BP deɛ uduru a yɛnya de tare wo nsa no a ne yɛwo sɛ BP no wɔ soro Dr. Solomon wadura bi wɔ hɔ diabetes kɔ hɔ stroke kɔ hɔ bad cholesterol kɔ hɔ ne yɛna ne ma wo cancer prostate cancer otu ne nyinaa sɛ ne kureku ɛma hɔtɔba frɛ nɔmba yi ɛyɛ 0553 93 2631 0553 93 2631 Dr. Solomon ɛwɔ kokomlimle wɔbɛn Harvard Senior High School no saa frɛ no biem 0553 93 2631 frɛ no na wo ne no ani nsawɔsoɔ ɛnnɛ na ɛmmoa wo ɔkyena
So we would want to, at this point, sing our party's anthem to let you know who we are. Colleagues, we are the new Patriotic Party. We are the new Patriotic Party. The elephant is a winning symbol. We have won to save Ghana. The elephant is the winning symbol. We have won.
Welcome back from the commercial break, live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM and all affiliate stations across the country. Northern Regional Capital Tamale, we are live on Kesmi 107.1 FM. Bowling in the Savannah region, we are live on Nkiligi FM. Wa in the Upper West region, we are live on WFM. Boko in the Upper East region, Source 100.1 FM, Zebs FM, Zabila. And Pusiga, we are live on Wimpan Sampa Wende FM, all in the Upper East region of the Republic of Ghana. Western Regional Capital Takoradi, we are live on Sharp 106.9 FM, Ziama Lembele Western 100.3 FM, Alpha Regional Capital Goso Nananum 92.5 FM station with Ambition and Aduno FM, Sankore also in the Alpha region of the Republic of Ghana. Bono Alpha region. And then Bono and Hafo, about 5 radio stations that are picking the feed this afternoon. Bono region, Tiny 90.9 FM Soko, and Nsuma FM in Krankwanta, also in the Bono region. Volta Regional Capital, we are live on Global 105.1 FM OT region, you want 89.7 FM Kete Krachi, KFM Pasa, and Boom FM, Jasikan in the OT region. TVS was at Ghana Facebook Live, Power 979 Facebook Live, and also on YouTube, SWAZ Broadcasting. My name is Mugabe Maase. You can also call me at Ankulega Biga, the capacity man. Well, and I have Mobia Joe, Numri, Yamobia Kwaba, at the Bayou Jumedia. I have to design inside politics, Jumedia. So, you have like I said, Mama, the Moses Clinic and Eba Center, Sanso and a Safari Valley Eco Resort, Power Specialist Eba Hospital, S, Natural Mineral Water, Dosopona Barbara 37. BBC Street, SWAZ Broadcasting, Nebe to be Echo Town, be home, Mr. Robert. I do be a Pibiano. When Sir Ebe to me, I can fast, I can see a PSA, and from Abraham Hills International School, Munya Dauro Makahona Power, Specialist Eba Hospital, Omukwa Muna, Muzo Eba Clinic, I do Medium, Yade free and Studio Hour 37 at BBC Street, Usu, Namada Technical Team, Nina, Kevin Asante, Enema MCR, Peter, and Emmanuel Kisi. Any team in a rough, any a year cameraman from some more, a year minua, a year coffee the boy, me who watch a year my way, any a year woolly, any more Makena, Yamamunina less, and Makwaba, and near Jumapa more airboy at the boy SWAZ Broadcast. Na Jumara honorable Jilo Zebra baby will be a VA, Yamiasumi and County. Yakokuma say Yaba, and day 2 a year and Kran Igusua Ecoso, Yabasan Ako Ashanti region because now Ebano Edorson, Simugabe, the Mababe was sentimental no man maybe my any year. So I'm a magazine for Frey, Ashton for Frey. Na DT a month for because men she asked for more free, almost say Papa be a dinquadebito. Ama nkwadane say abo mo pampers e wo menshi asaf me de me muni pana wodi wo motone de na brante bi e fa ne say hard spirit say na woni sa papa ne na nam papa na tata na so bedi ne to tunumu wo de be wo no wan pene nti papa na pam na yeden woni ne mrate nyina afi eye ne side mum wo mo pene ma ne di wo motone de wo nyina e bi mo de dade ma je say o motu nyina yeden ase ya bobi pampers hard spirit ye beba na ya mo aka wasem obi abuja panye me wakwa ba bi Bejozo Mugabe. Bibi abakode. Obade adom. Yo wonkwam. Dala?
Muga.
Mefo.
Nyamia mawuta mefo.
Fantastic. Musafo what to say?
Obi an ho ye nyamia adom ye ho ye
pa.
Yes boss.
The man from Ashama. You are the boss.
Every champion.
Uni size.
Yes.
Kumase fo ajiwatum.
Papa. The year me ya wo Kumasi an say me kwa koto Indomie almost 25 Ghana cedis. Indomie 30 cedis enamo adia enamo da so say to me kwa koto Indomie 25 cedis 30 cedis adai enamo da so enamo to wajedi
yeah dokuno nso e kofi ne koto
7 cedis
dokuno Kumasi Mugabe
ma wona so ne ntonka
dokuno Kumasi dokuno 5 cedis and 6 cedis 7 cedis
baako
ahunjo
Kumasi asay akufa da say Kumasi
Ahudu Atinga Junction
Ehwa baby a Adesi FM si baby a wotumi baaye no
ye wie na me call Krobi Achao Krom
ajoso
nti ade sign na me so meto dokono wo so dokono 6 cities
Achao Krom no
Mugabe ye boss 630
Kumasi for
masa ye boss 630 na kuro no mu fo asalai wo gobe hu
gobe anopa
na me chire bo da last he
gobe ne ade gari
ni beans
yo gari na efo
gaso gas in the
esa beti ade wontumi nto
ya rehobu
boss ade
ye kwa ni yesi ebedi de ehure yi TZ
ya bone sen
me di 15 cities anya me Mugabe
TZ 15 cities
enam nka ho
TZ anu o shi o
na de Kumasi da the entire reho no say ebusa ngwan wi
oh no kasa
the entire ma reho no say first na ka ukita 5 cd to Kumasi a
wo de me
obedidi fufuo 2 cd wuntumi ndi
ene body aponchina atenga junction body atoto ba ko 10 cd 10 cd body
so na mudan wadi we echi na mudan wadi so akufa do say Ashanti region was say ho e come and then nipa so line to gobe anopa tutu anopa tutu
gobe mpenofo omo mu kwa adwuma mo masalai because the cheapest gari ni adua
na efo
e wo Kumasi
eno ka ukita 12 cd 15 cd and we talk kokko ni eyi ni beans ni
12 Mugabe iti bi shay da akotoi ene ya meka say wonim se mafro bi wo delani ono na meka say ni ska e wo vendors ye wo kwa hayi na me dia ma no wa to dokuru mi so onye maame no video maame no
se dokuru de o video de bai
me video aba na me se obi ka cha me se me boa ana mama obi wo Kumasi
enya advert no ye video mfa
ono anka se onye video jira na nim no bisa na price no bochire no 5 series 7 series
onu se enro ameko osu night market na bia na me to dokuru ba ko force ni se o ma ja force ni
o me jai Mugabe na me ya o se Kumasi ye food basket Kumasi no
na as eya said the nkra e Kumasi for bro
mo bra
nkra de yewu
eno na me ka cho sa me mu bo ni nsusu
so ko eye menua ba adwoko ho e wo osu night market
what do you for
what they say banku no about 3 cd 5 cd na ba Kumasi say ni ho 3 cd ni ho banku ni about 5
bibia ye 5 bibia ye 5 cities bibia 5 6 7 8 5 6 7 8 na go be
Asante region
Asante region me nwa no because first 5 city to aduana gin sisa enne 20 indomie 25 30
20 Ghana o mama no
and o mama 20 o mama
so say o say no ko da na me ko ho na me ko bisa na me bra
me nya 20 kura ma wo man
tie ne me kwai na me say madam na na mo yesa me bra ba beto edi
20 Ghana
o so nkura anwumire yo kwakoda o de too much and free be she into 20 Ghana na 15 kura oh da bi anya sa edoma no boa edi no kan ya nka me twa me yere kakra ba no
man to abapa
aba bone Kumasi Asante region nanado won say your friend say elections there were consequences so and no manya no
ba ya obentu aba ma ma nipa
embrace Muga Professor Maase so 20 I don't know how many the last time I many hopes in share say you share Friday make a chair no you share me share ne biem patase Professor Maase so 20 you ko ye campaign efie fufu patase
police depot ne che
ho ene ye kwa mimi so nim se bi ndi fufu nti me de me banku ni akple
ampa
me wie
ase ona kwada so siso kwada so
me kwa na me to banku 2 cities me so prekontware me pepa because what
kwe
ne nana me ne ba omia ye pepe difference bi anim me ne ba omia ye pepe ko nan
kwe
nti prekontware
kremoni o yin gabu kremkulo
kwe
kremoni o yin go
many Muslims awon eye Saudi Arabia nka wonim so wo atwa ne mene nka ba omi wo atwa ne mene wo because kremoni o
wo nya no kore so onimo wie o
Canada Japan no enye mi o go to Twitter X
Canada Japan
is there Canada Japan okay if you go there right now is there
so Canada Japan oye kremoni papa we prego
Ethiopia kremoni o kre buta pa a wo se wo ye kremoni o kre buta
wo ye kwe
Uwia osanu whiskey na uwia na wako.
Whiskey ni dia ebia omodi guadem no mahu. Den anya be na na tell left.
Eno no nkrofo na edi na chini se na ni nya den.
Otwetwa bia.
Ono ntwetwa bi na ni nya den.
Ani ya tese.
Ana fe di waja aboso. Na fe di ade na jensem eje na sabe.
On top of the world.
Tie obi a wo ye kremoni a ukura buta. Ukori preko nam. According to Kenya Japan, enyame na meka. Wo wie no no wakwa so dem akwa communion. Obi ankase men kwa so dem be kremoni pa kwa so dem akwa communion.
We are not questioning.
Etumie declare say Jesus Christ will come again. We Christians in the Asani believe no, but also we know as a fact, as a matter of fact, that Jesus will come.
Say so as our savior.
If we say if there o wie no and of course shrine abosomden mu kremoni
obi a ofre ho tell you
no ko buko to dwe wo shrine ema wodi nyinya ne yi ntrama
eguru kom.
Na want to say so tama want to me say na say oba isofo osu me mpa ho e ma sofo osu
obeni buko to dwe eno tina me kan
oil here then
egu no so
anointing
okay
obo na pump
because of politics
kremoni
anything for the sake of doing it.
No bi otu bi ko jino otumfu anim hwe otumfu no ka che ne say aha MPP die yenim say ne fapem ni MPP ni ti nyina afie Santo Region na wo ye me papa wo na wo ye me papa because me papa awu otumfuo me ni papa o ba bia ofi wa no kwa chim abua kwa hene ho ono so kwa yenim say MPP de achim fie ha no form yi na wo so wo ye me papa me ni papa bia o ba bia very well see say di pa we yo iti nkramofo amutie me no mu so mo no ye wura bibi haram ba di sremo mo amon hweda mo nto aba ne ye fe kumasefo ye gina ha mprempren ye damase pa ye be damase se mo ye ba no mo je ye fe so hwe kasa ye be kan komo ye nimbodi no ne ye da kura wo mu ni se mutumi ba ma pa to be ba station ho
be ye e be donating suo ne
ade be tumi
de mai
be ka chen se nsema mo kan mu fo se ya pa
Auntie Mary Roman Hill ene ne ba Yvonne
mutumi bisa ye se iti nsema mo kan no ayampa
Asanteman
na den na MPP ba no ma betwa ye ntro se mo ba mo betwa free SHS ni ade mu market ma cheche mu ni Mugabe mu ni Dela mu ye damase pa nyame nhira mo
eno na wontumi so ompe no
yes ompe eno begina ne mo na ye da nyame ase Asanteman ji amoje ye
message na ko
ye damase mo ka che se ye nsamra biem no problem nyame ma ya hoden ye betumi ababa empanga bien ansa de ato aba ye ne mbetena kuro num mo pe kura mo de mo ma ye dango ho ye baba betena ho eno ane ne ya tena ho na
ye na regional chairman na kwesi
ye sorry no pa bia yes oba no oba be chia
ma che no nan no baby sa se mo ye okay o chairman nyame nhira papa Dela yonko from meeting
Mugabe da se de ebusia kan ye no kre Asanteman ye call ye omoji ofeso de e fe okumase ne se enne wo hye wo t-shirt obitumi bisia o kata se yi wo hye t-shirt ne fama
se atre ni nyina me wro che
wo hye t-shirt no e so wro fa che se ye sremu ara se sia de ye nsesi fom ye ya ne ye koto aba no ane ye ya ne ye hunu se ye nu ye ho se abato no koso se de aba no ko ye nu ye ho ntimo moa na mo nsesem na ye bread do Asanteman ye damase se ne ofeso amoji yen Mugabe ye be start program no dia ma menchia nepa mienu miensa bi
ena ya mama ink nkum
ye be ink bekum
parliament
greetings edika ma menchia agbashi sebafia
CEO
agbashi sebafia ye ko kuma se aduane ye dinya ya agbashi anke ye ba enke ye de kom na beba ana agbashi sebafia on take
ye mboto bu ye mra no afre
agbashi segbafia ya danasi bebre na mechia Uncle Abraham Kumsin Ghana Federation of Labour General Secretary Uncle Abraham Kumsin ya dawasi bebre na menchira na mechia nepa mienu DSP Dela ewo maybe a prison no event dabi keep consider Ankafo prisons DSP Dela mechia ye fa Francis Obin Wotain constituency Francis Obin a deputy constituency organizer Francis me chia wa nwumre na adwuma pa wo ye no Wotain constituency information center Francis Obin mo badwuma papa ye mbo JK Mensa JK Mensa ye nyonko a ono so kanawu no wo awo Agitema West ajekojo ye chia ono nyina Mugabe
Ambassador Sampiyale se wo makwaba
uncle Sampiyale ye da wasi bebre ye chia wo so ene wadwuma pa wo boboa John Mahama omampeni John Mahama beebi a waduru na se obi aboa no na ye de ne ba power na obaji oman si ne nan so na beebi eduru de ediri ekomu kuni pa oman mu ha
okay ti ya cha yenhia so chairman constituency chairman Afayam nyame aduma o china obebe
Subin chairman you mean Subin chairman
fantastic and abantima PC yenu yakwajo dapa na omu work na fa yo dela abantima work
consider no
F5 keke. You pictures na makumetu.
Okay, one of the measures yeah, settle the ball rolling. The land of the measures and I call Parliament Street now for you know. And issues in Parliament.
Thank you.
Over to you, Dela Edem, heavyweight champion from Ashraman.
Mugabe
more fire. My ikum
Mugabe me desi bebre. Na I say the ACC of Parliament here me person me bisa say. Enti MPP for wo ma sheda no mo ye de omo ye no anase said e bon no ma bon. Minji in this summer bon, because they have lawyers, so many lawyers. Woman said the omu yenye. Woman said the omu yenye. The speaker yenye no kretrudo. Esan say MPP constitution yedi bu omai. Woko womu pay jamsi pay 16 or so whatever it is. It is there for feature of membership. 19. So we are MPP ni. Na say NDC member of parliament, that's how contest against the selected candidate. You are no more a member of the party. You are free. Ghana constitution so stated clearly. Says so be a Ghana neighbor or your MPP neighbor, and that's how you're Ghana, now you're a member of parliament. That's how cross from A to B, and also from B to A, and there are precedents. Sida. Why you saying? And I say, why you saying? ABC Esiama MPP for 2020 Chron Krata de Koma speaker say Esiama no ye MPP parliamentary candidate say si adie also oko independent enti speaker ye chro dia bro say yini free ho ampa endu one day mpo Jombo di na chro letter no ade anche na speaker na yi Isaac Esiama Andrew Esiama free ho enti the MPP for ye bibisa mo say why are they pretending wo ma sheda no mo ye de omo ye na say e ni da ho boni
you hope say mo nyina free party so ma cross
adia the same member no mo gina so say hope si na do ye MPP ni ba and we akọ support Alan Chiremantin and I hope si can say Alan nye candidate onyanye candidate on file ye or ye MPP ni ba wate no ho and no support no there be obviously there be Omo saki hope si na doye Abubakar Sadiq Honorable Sadiq Boniface Abubakar Sadiq ya obuabia samwa ene omo general secretary former one nana ohini nto omo nyina ye de sa emra ne saki omo nyina enna me no kase de ekoso ni se MPP for onipa miansa bi ye fe ne Cynthia Morrison Aguna West MP Olusu primaries or contest as independent candidate. Wafale.
The number 3.
Or the number 3. Our the ballot box. Who call the constituency? Or not that 3. Ne symbol or contest here love. Love symbol. Also on pause soon be or you should laugh. Maybe say MPP say. Will the MPP allow Cynthia Morrison to use the flag of the MPP to contest in Aguna West? No.
Karen Hart.
Maybe say Karen Hart. Maybe say MPP for. Ebe ma Cynthia Morrison now contest as independent candidate to Gomua West no etia MPP no would they allow him to use the symbol elephant? No. Would they allow him to use MPP colors? No. It means that the Pakode fi party nim nipa otosu mienu ye Kodwa Santisu hum Kodwa Santisu ye MPP MP ono so primary solusu yi or contest as independent candidate. It means that on the party ni twaka bia
free ho
Otosu mienu ye Andres Esiama Fomina or ye independent candidate and was a contest as MPP candidate. And it is crossing carpet.
And they know the consequences.
Mugabe, the Tosu 9 say ye MPP for nkwa mpo anka say MPP for nkwa NDC ni MPF no Peter Kwachi Aka
Memphis Central
under John Mahama time of the MCE or say two John Mahama Professor Man's time of the MCE said DCE or say I don't know whether it's district or the DCE for 8 years. Wako parliament for 8 years. What the parliament what the MP 8 years. What the MC is 8 years.
Obi call one.
Obi call one. Ye no bi mpo de ye nko bi da. Ye hu bi da.
Eso yetiase.
Eso yetiase.
Ye didi.
Peter Kwachiaka. What the MC for 8 years. What the member of parliament for 8 years. That's a party ni say Obi from Kobia. What's who contest as independent candidate.
So some phones NDC.
Or contest as independent candidate against his own party. Or kanipa miensa no na ye 9. Now when a speaker say emra no ye de ye dwuma no. MPP for ni mumra no. O ma sheda no mo ye. Emra ye de bu parliament no e na me de ye dwuma e no court ye no say sa nipa 9 ni NDC ni baako MPP for miensa. Wo mu nyina ko contest as independent candidate against their party position. Anti-constitution ni say wo ma cross carpet. Simple straightforward. Akola wo class 2. And now akola wo class 4. Oh why social studies grade him say we e clear.
Ya wonim nyansa.
Akola bi onim nyansa bi anim. Na de ye ma breko ne say apanyo marking. A whole majority former majority leader, now minority leader. Oh dear, the oil parliament was a kola open nufu anum.
I said, one no envy.
She said, one num nufu envy. Nitibo say in social the corner hinimu obi upon your marking nimumrano onimuti or try so best stop speaker by going to parliament to place an injunction on the on parliament to discuss this matter. Tie asabunu mpo nyamba yo or Supreme Court ko file injunction to prevent the speaker from allowing the house to even debate this particular matter. Dear nkwa na open. Dear sem na aba ne say. Dear aden boni ben. Now ne behavior no apart from say all behave say akwala open nufu anum no open maame no anase akwala bia wodi na ewura candy shop atofin kwa na yeton opewei oyema me pewei che say ni bia kire say sabi aponyoma ki nyini yo nim nyansa papa
46 years
46 yo nim nyansa baby odi 46 years and then collect the 38 they behave maturely emranche obedi 24 26 they reason properly.
BC 1994.
Aponyomaki.
BC 1994. Next speaker of parliament.
1994.
Next speaker of parliament.
1994.
Abambabe.
Okay. 1994. Oye mechiri ba miensa. Nsamfu no odi wo parliament wo.
Papa.
Na die ye me wa kakra, eye kakra ne se speaker rule we no. MPP for say akọ parliament de injunction akọ eso.
Supreme Court has suspended.
Na ye say Ghana ha say MPP for the court na hye wo mkotokuom. Woni MPP ni ye bibia o se court. Woni MPP ni ye bibia o ye kromfo pa Cecilia Dapa. Maami a ye hu $1.6 million. Enkwala sisa ye wi a woni dam a won hu ode ne enkwala na tena 1 year. Enkwala wi a $1.6 million. Cecilia Dapa to me catch say yen court.
Omonim de omaye.
What did you call court? Na court na jano. Unanimous FC. Ghana pe and ye wa. Ye di a court MPP the court ni to chief form one and a court for no na
predictable.
They are so predictable. Mugabe they are one say. Supreme Court here na rule say and the Ghana who birth certificate. Who to be for birth certificate and go police station and go register.
Tibida.
Ye tibida birth certificate issued by the state of Ghana. And I said the Republic of Ghana to a newborn baby, no. I'm when you have already 18 years. Woman say to say you cannot use the same birth certificate to go and register as a voter as an identification.
My birth certificate with mama or passport.
But the birth certificate and one the passport. But you can use the passport for it. You see, who just said Jimmy same way you say, "Oh my baby, Timmy."
Birth certificate.
Oh my baby, Timmy. Oh my baby.
A rule of law.
A rule of law. Now him. And yemi ngwa say MPP for ehunu say Say, the Supreme Court and I said court to the Ghana say extension of the MPP. That is the perception out there. The perception is that court to know the MPP no de court to no be until we said Nana Akufo-Addo all appointed judges to the Supreme Court, all appointed judges to the High Court, MPP chairman, former chairman, MPP executives, MPP parliamentary candidates, or appointed women in the Supreme Court. And he said, "You will bokro no into the MPP ni bokro no or wakukudro de bokro no because or China John Mahama Bernard no court when he say court by the even Jano."
That's the perception.
That's the perception.
According to a former Chief Justice for Yakufu, was it the current judiciary no? Omo ayebi ni eni mu bibia no obi gina kira omo otime predicted the basi court.
And every
former Chief Justice.
Former Chief Justice
was appointed
so
by Nado, yes.
Somebody who worked with Akufo-Addo. Obi oni Nana Akufo-Addo ye djuma in fear 9.
The position as Chief Justice.
Chief Justice say ene court no abaye laughable. Some laughing stock. Say nipa bi who
you use the word predictable.
What they asem court you know say the judges will it will go this way. How can somebody be a member of parliament? I mean, Mr. Mugabe. Oh, Yeremianu. And I say, what Yeremiansa? And I say, what Yeremiansa?
Amen.
Bako, sorry, no pa. And I say, they lie them, Monsieur. I say, me former boyfriend be wo UK. Now, over next week, current judiciary has become too predictable. Justice Sophia Akufo-Addo say. Mugabe, I say, making me Yeremiansa. And about UK. About Ghana, and I say, my boyfriend be UK. Obeba next month. Oba, me perceive me signing no kobo mu na me ne ko ware. Wo beba no beka say o, intention or kire na dwen keke. Into Obama na tena ware no. Oba wo ne tie. Ensi da. Enti your parliament. Na say member of parliament decide say in the election 2024. Me ne MPP for nkobio. Many independent for na ekọ ma file am a notice of pool about Bontina. A member of parliament called majority leader, former majority leader, and as a now minority leader. And to me say it is only an intention. How stupid can people be? Intention saying it obi treat can say me kun intention. Can you say I will not go to the police until the person kills me? Me call police because he said the person be me. Aden tina omo yesi enti be the man who be si wo ha sei na me feel say and that back being say was suspended parliament indefinitely the children say MPP adwin on person ton VRA no aton suom say on the bill because they want to sell or privatize VRA
50 million tax waiver.
There is $350 million and Nana Akufo-Addo dey che MPP for say taxes or dey che omo $350 million at least sa $350 million in John Mahama ba ebesi factories mienu na miensa ma mrantia ne mabawa enye djuma ye
two Supreme Court nominees anana abili omaba
Supreme Court nominees aye yi omu biom so mo sa meka Supreme Court ho aba omu mienu no they are not going to vet them so they will never become Supreme Court judges
ko join unanimous for
anti so gbagbe ya suspending na NDC for nyina obi a obia
majority for
ya je yeda se you are now in majority at least yeah by the time yes suspended parliament no we form the majority without voting or without casting a single vote anywhere
not even by election
yan tutu
not by mistake
obi baka say oh identity na this time yan ko by election na ye declare tie emra ne say wo cross carpet wo join political party that say MPB wu na say less than 3 months or say just 3 months before election there is no by election and nunti and the yanko by election inti men kan obabi am obi anti and nunti ne yanko by election no we wo mo ankasa say wa file my electoral commission and notify parliament say they are contesting as independent candidate and that is the reason why speaker Gina Soa or them mra e dia ye adwuma that's it.
But I say the them live on TBS was at National Power 97.9 FM the Moses Clinic and Eba Center Omada Urumate Chire and Edijumedi Ebrewo Penedra ya to din say Moses Garlic capsules ni menebobo ebeboa ma moja time di ni pedua ni mofrisa ni ye papa boa ma ni pedua no agina ne na so brane we bema prostate problem and was sexual weakness ni nyina wo ni chire Moses aso ye obeboa male and female infertility hypertension diabetes sciatica typhoid fever malaria stroke any dental dental problems biano Fagoda Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center no mo betumi aboa Kumase omo ahenema kokoben free omo e wo 0244 068447 Sansu na Jeko Johnson no Omni School for the Deaf ne di hwe animu AESL building no inside the Ghana Highways Authority yard our Accra Ministries and a dental barrier omo ne police station ne di hwe animu from 0244 068447 ofra ye beje so Safari Valley Eco Resource I can show say about wildlife experience omo ye number 1 their second to none we do any echewa when beji ye papa send ye antelopes omo kono zebra no mo ko jata sebo when beji environment ye papa obi awaware awie ya ope ba bia di honeymoon say Big Joe oba be ye wedding free outside naba we wie ya Safari Valley e ho no ne eye ne ho kani omo akwa chele na eja omo atumi di odo papa bi e de abomu oso birthday wani mu a eba fo ni kire eye Safari Valley Eco Resort e wodew na so ko chele na bibia so entimi enko kan ebi mu peso mu ware mienu miensa enan ni nyina amko ho a chele ne de ho ed mamo bibia be kon kan kama omo wodew e wo Eastern Region Okre constituency na swimming pool ene eye gym de e ho de wudu ha wani beji omo dan so ya kama rooms no wura ma wani beji omo nuane no so ha de ne abrofo de ni nyina no e woni nyina bi e ho local and continental dishes for Safari Valley Eco Resort on 05969143994 05969143994 ofra Safari ebejo so mame kofi ebusu apenye so nensi onti ono no Samishi Kofi over to you
Mugabe
Kofi
medawase na me fa free so da minchia o production team wankasa na menu adela na etiefo David Dakuji Eastern Regional Deputy Organizer Ejuma Obama Mahaman ene NDC de nyame nhirao efe JK Mensa Joseph Kwaku Mensa on Kanewu Ewatema West na Uncle Abraham Kumsen da wasipa mu amaka na chiri ebechi am na ye de apon Mugabe on say what's wobodin ede shemra eyemusu ena wobodin edi tumra gunsu a esan yemusu na Supreme Court ene won ba no dani eye Chief Justice Sofia Mami Sofia Tokonu
the Tokonu Sofia Akufu eye
Bakono okay we ye Tokonu Araba something Saki something yes na Mugabe
ene mame
Ewuraba yi eye Chief Justice no wonim etiefu munti aburubi e wonimu na pain bi wonimu sane wofa ene major akwana wokum justices 2 plus ono no ne wofa nen
yanko na ede Kofi
ebi Mugabe edenti na obeka Genesis na untumi nchire tiku chapter ewom ye pesi ye chire say the source of the anger and hate our the time NDC since our appointed no that is the source
then the chire say what NDC
Mugabe mami be yi chire me decision ba ko a we take here eye good e favor Ghana for including NDC cases or the akoko to nyina
apart from LGBT on kan ho asem dey no ye
yemfa 11 kokko to da
NDC say
besi sabere won afre 2 years 2022 up to date won afre
egoyeni
then na me wonim say bitumira ba chire obi siwuni ama obi adi
I don't want us to discuss the
no but she ani ne yenya na do asem kan ba omia because won here because so one word your man so ye Ghana nyina asem yenya we shouldn't discuss na nado we shouldn't talk about omia.
Do you have any problem with the Supreme Court?
Me Ghana for kasa have problem a lot of problems too. According to Article 125 also justice according to Article 125 also so wo kuranka obetumi a project Article 125 tie also justice emanate from the people. Chief Justice no yeah I don't know me fa constitution is over here any here dala Jena kai Article 25:1 that shows person no na kai mame Article 25:1 kam pacho kai mame no bi antie no one say enye say yakasi a problem with her and you know because to be now Ghana for the Ashen and Sadom she is supposed to discharge her duty without favor,
and that's exactly what she's doing.
What is that?
I read justice emanates from the people and shall be administered in the name of the republic by the judiciary. We shall be independent.
You see,
and subject only to the constitution.
Finish.
But why is the NPP subjected to the NPP?
Why
is the NPP subjected to the NPP?
I'll give you another one. When him, a whole national security minister Kendapa, to me share justice yenim. Eko Supreme Court judges, including Justice Tokonu. No catch and say, Madam, judgment amoma wo krom ha nyina no. Ye hu say judgment ne nkoye. Na de bia mo be ma judgment bia e favor government in power. E favor Kufuado. Kendapa. Yes. A whole security national security minister.
I say it's a threat to Ghana's stability.
Ono ya me quote to the direct wa ha. No way who say if the interpretation of the law tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need.
This is a minister of Akufado.
Yes, appointed, an appointee of Akufado, national security minister. And no catch Justice Tokonu, Supreme Court Chief Justice. And Yansafu wo kromanyina won payini so fire. I be friend say the bia mameno dey because mameno eka say the Supreme Court has become too predictable.
The current
one no it has become too predictable. Case kokko to say na Mugabe enye onwa. Say chachuchi katani NDC.
Yentie eye honorable eye Kandapa. What aroma mum yentie honorable Kandapa.
If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start
Abuja
inti se fe de we hu de enti abeka che se ni nyina agira no hwe
tutu mra wo kire sie
me deden na unim se meri bi John Mahama kokasa I not wo hu ni oye nanim de hwe John Mahama hu se do chia nanim and minim se sa video de ye wa and you play it for the listeners and the viewers to watch and see. I don't know what is wrong and I'm telling you say because the uncle and the aqua major aqua wo born to fra judges no
dia na ma hu se ne wo fa no
Mugabe machire o catch me say enye no kware. It's simple. You should tell me that it's not true. One say babeka say Muhammad aba
they commented that.
Well, yes, anything they are me call me go akurumun. I do a lot of research, Mugabe. And yeah, in some baby ho be miriti nka be kania eto asoa ne nkrofo bi and wo hu se be buy and the NDC time. Ma me ne de sa bor na hyeni mu. Na tie ade Tony Edu kan. Dr. Tony Edu. Also, the Supreme Court is attempting to subvert the Constitution, Dr. Tony Edu. The Supreme Court is attempting to subvert the Constitution. Oh, you know, say they are attacking Parliament. Omo action say they are attacking Parliament. Na Mugabe ma memra so. Niye ye hu ne ye won say Supreme Court according to one Friday, Mondays and Fridays, Supreme Court on tada. Unim aya one was say afenyo markings to me dia semene court to 10 o'clock anopa. Supreme Court okono wan let won na Chief Justice so far etokonu etumi tin say afenyo markings e ba court e be file or file we no Chief Justice to me who say afenyo markings etumi a file emo grantino say by 1 hour time you better ask am no so e mama me to me am panel 4 including 4 e kan ho it we have 5 members to be continue case no so within 1 hour.
5 justices were appointed by Nana
Akufo-Addo from 2019 up to date 2023 wonyina including card bearing members of MPP obi okojina wo Gao okojina wo ho central okahu eno kwatena ho
no end this MPP parliamentary
anything Martin Kpebu can say be o say say ruling the judgment here wo man no sankrofo 5 in the man no a thank you ruling nanado
according to
Martin Kpebu o say a medase na wo appointment a wo de maye no ye da wase waye ni ye Mugabe mamenko asem no so ba kuma connect adia it depend perception the number of times so we kotena se Supreme Court ni nyina adwene ko benkurum that depends the perception say they are working for MPP and Nana Akufo-Addo na wo person we ye bibi eso Nana Akufo-Addo ani nti anya wan say perception no out to say my friend say Justice Tokonu her lordship Nkrofo describing say or your deputy women's organizer it seems like
Sana Mafuka
okrom o say obievu maybe minim perception also she's behaving like a deputy women's organizer of MPP amanfu bi kura de aka say ono no ye first obievu say first deputy women's organizer of MPP and na Jemen say second deputy women's of MPP Nkrofo to yi wong ne yi because tie Mugabe the law how you teacher a chief etie me nyina muntie so mo fra kwotro exams na no ya wonim so about 350,000 osai won atwa one people sim mo kwotro BC and the SHS no won atwa one people sim wonim de enti because won nyina kire wa de koro
one direction
Nkwadao yetwem
na who are 60 years
and they are telling us that you are the wisest people in this country
to judge matters.
Knowledgeable law luminaries muna mrane kura monsem Mugabe na sankrofo yetu ha na mo nyanyim dia asua mra ko sisabri na Mugabe yemba san yetie on said the last submission is different.
Yes,
one kasa opinion is different me so be dey different na nipa benum amosua mra na mo nyina makotena se amu ade si nyina yepe yebetwa mpepesem
how
unanimous
how can you say Supreme Court
how can you tell me
all
this?
people are the right the same mindset
matured. You are telling us that you know the law and you are holding you see that is why I asked the lad to read Article 125:1 justice emanate from the people. Mugabe ye dan ko yan anim tie yen a ye wo ha no afenyo markings dan kasa no ne right was asem on the Supreme Court the la kan you say I say abofra won agye ni kande onim afenyo markings problem nyina ne say won declare no so oye minority leader
and ya no minority no
obu
joy
minority leader
when the law says you are minority leader
and you fit to be there
you are supposed to be there
Justice Henrietta Mensa Bonsu whole Supreme Court obi yaka most work constitutional law maame no eye tatashe na case that court 9DCD case aba court na maame ne ba be ma judgment no ani book a watro chachuchi kata e court ni book no na maame na ja to akwakofa black dictionary maame ne se fe di ni book no kro mfa anya adwuma dictionary no de be ya adwuma e wanna justice mu friend say lawyer chachuchi kata e ka chiro say you sow
what you reap.
You see, ye no. Afonyo markets could be assembly. Ne lawyer, gati. Also, because of ex parte motion, you know, 10 days, 9 days or 10 days. Into no more farmer. When you Supreme Court kai, Supreme Court catch and say, "One kasa bumrado show." Say, "Wobema no more than a sanadai forever." 10 days in it. My friend says speaker decision now we take your parliament no and yet 10 days and yet forever until say we be one case and no so say within 9 to 10 days no as I say we to be one filing proper in documentation na say 7 years dey egu mu so be say there be mu dey man forever and ever and no e ka ho e na kire say nkrofo no mu ye dwuma e dey man na Akufo-Addo efei mo ma ye misam enne Supreme Court kotena say no mo say they want speaker of parliament and the whole entire parliament no decision na Supreme Court speaker take no o say stay of execution just say they should stay one man asem na et say adada no entina Mugabe enne me pese me bi say Supreme Court asem one wo su okura mara wo dim nyansa pass obia say parliament rejected an appointee and a nominee bia can Supreme Court compel parliament to approve that?
Like the nominees of Mamu to the Supreme
Court. Two Supreme Court judges stand by nominees.
Pass it through parliament.
One pass it through parliament, including Ono. Look at the way NDC, even when they were vetting her, were you so lenient? I don't know. When they need their grow, no passes, Kona could discharge it, and never quite just saw them. Consider I catch us, I wouldn't acquire the cap of the storm or the storm in a cap or whatever. Mami, bro, breye. Na kukuru ni jaya. Kike no so ebe jai. Na obie ni wa otam Supreme Court. Obie ni wa otam a friend say judiciary. No, but the separation of powers no. Mugabe, when him say speaker, obia. Inko betumi akere afre maame no contempt. Contempt betumi akere no. E constitution nim. Dalaje karma me article 122 and then mention my question law be article 122 can hana tie article 1221 tie muma ye tie say even me speaker kuran kasa adwuma we 122 nka be friend wo de me ba nka be friend chief justice about parliament no abekire to me ku a okacha say me so be take decision the wings and say the branches of the governance the executive separation of power legislation and the judiciary who person who impose who decision on us. This is a decision, this is not the interpretation. The decision of parliament, and it is a parliament to reject a nominee. Can you force them to accept those nominees?
Very well.
An act or omission which obstructs or impedes parliament.
Which obstructs or impedes parliament
in the performance of its functions. Or which obstructs or impedes a member or officer of parliament in the discharge of his duties. Or an affront to the dignity of parliament. Or which tends to either directly or indirectly to produce the result is contempt of parliament.
Finish. So if I were bargain, I will cite Supreme Court judge.
Contempt of parliament.
I will cite her. Now come about Chinaba.
Contempt of parliament.
Interfering.
Because when you interpretation.
You are interfering in the job.
Because one verdict. One interpret he
just quoted the law.
He quoted the law, and the Supreme Court had an answer. You should have quoted some law. Our constitution, you couldn't do this.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Nyamia Magbag in Yansa. Now, what did the say? Mammy are rescinding the decision, so on independence. To whom the same thing.
Say, see, I almost say whom MP.
Obviously, no so.
Me who say Canada, Japan, ne other MPs. Ako ma Cynthia Morrison in chain. Panic chow say omupa omuchow. Omumbra back to the MPP. And yes, sir, on by a minority in parliament. Why is the MPP now begging their independent candidates who have left their party? Because Obifi party ni moi. Wofim.
I say Babi a champion.
Now the MPP is now begging the Kojo Asante and Cynthia Morrison. So they should step down.
Now majority.
Because they want the majority. They know. Say Emrani nyabone and
you're right.
Now they are not
and they don't want to accept to say we're a minority.
I see. I don't see the MPP. The MPP is a group of. The MPP behaves like a criminal organization.
Yes.
The most reckless political party in this country. Nyachum no mudi. Omo say omo de nyachum omo de sa.
Say leader na sa no ti.
Omo nim say omo ko contest as independent candidate no omo fi party nim. Omo nim say they will become minority in parliament. Now speaker declares omo nim say emrachi womo Instead of them to say we are going to plead with our members to come back to the they were fighting speaker in court. Meanwhile, they know.
They know. Say they know. And you see,
they know.
Mugabe
supporters.
Are you going to say politics to them is survival of the fittest?
Some senior high school bus or modifier and
Nkwada no wodi o mababegu parliament house.
Mami Kasemo, yase Suhum headmaster.
No. And some mama do ajiri.
Suhum in Sahuma do say whatever secondary school. Ma MP. MP a only Nyansa ba school ho. Befa bus e de fan school for e de omo ba parliament say wo mo be we nyina na e de ye me ya ne say ne. I think obema bi nya kukudro no bo sa abranti na suma me. E friend say that boy no another omunu who crazy could be shin the lusuman to for me. You see somebody needed to slap. Somebody needed to slap.
Like guy inside.
That guy friend. Somebody should have slapped him because to go and bring children and rent here school and the school bus and for some parliament be Jimmy. Now who MP no nyansa. Eso could be born in Lusumami. Obi born in Lusumami no okay. Eso could be chain in this.
Na Mugabe.
Mama Power specialist about hospital hepatitis A, B, C, D na to a fatty liver problem, a sciatica, prostate problem, no penny baby na atechma a ulcer na a compo and a minimum fibroid miniamano, and would when it's power specialist about hospital betting option Takra de Wanaji Estate, ye ben Anaji MA primary school no Accra no when we walk benya a ye pokwasi CP quantempono so and a commercial so for yasi leg bosum quantempono so any just go filling station no na edi enhwe mu amuzu garlic bitters if amuzu herbal clinic na so ye pebi na no ntimi emwa etumi reduce cholesterol san boa ema blood circulation no moja timi di ni pedua ni mofrisani ye papa support pancreas no na san minimize high sugar level na san reduce high blood pressure pebi no say the baby timi abo ye papa amuzu garlic bitters no wodi wani cha pharmacy shop anasa ye ba shop bia organ ha ubenya bi ato for 0247776743 0247776743 ofra Dr. Amuzu obeje so moko nyina da roma S natural mineral water na Hebron Health International School omona ebo ya tumi djumedi ebe okwekwa na afi the lanso emfa kakra enka ho na afi enso so
me hu Supreme Court ho and justice tokonu umsubani ade nyina. Now I believe and to all the
that's your public opinion.
That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Said ya or no, nanka says so to me administer justice to all Ghanaians, no matter what the person is.
Na tumo de na kwesi.
I know na some George Muye demonstration ko onu we. Asofu muya. Na who to be 10 o'clock oh. Na afenyo markings aba. Abe file ade, no be file and ka woman notice say maybe next week or not 2 weeks. Not the same within 1 hour. Na Chief Justice said to me, I'm panel. And the 5 say, Yetra case so. Ni administer Supreme Court has now descended into the arena of politics. They are now politicians. They see themselves as politicians.
That's how you see them.
That is how I see it. And I'm tempted to believe that Supreme Court is now a threat to Ghanaian democracy. That is all.
Well, Dela? Yes, sorry.
Mugabe Maase say no cray bakope. The perception out there and he say the Supreme Court is doing politics. Now, one more the judges today of the Supreme Court, they are tarnishing the image of the judiciary. And one man Supreme Court and one more any courts here. Say me
to own it former Chief Justice.
Former Sophia Kufu.
Predictable.
Because a Supreme Court, a whole Chief Justice, a former Chief Justice. Our near Kufa do ye dwuma mfie 9. Ebe gina bontin say the Supreme Court has become so predictable. Oko ho wouldn't say it is going to be A, wouldn't say it to be A. The current Supreme Court. Ebe predictable.
What is that?
Everybody knows say it will be A, it will be A. Everybody knows say it will be B, it will be B. Let me tell you, the members of Supreme Court 16, we are begging them. They are tarnishing the image and integrity of the Supreme Court. People are now in Crawford nipa dwene e woni patrim se sia fa Supreme Court no say em say se wo Supreme Court no a e so twitwa gye no ono mon Ebekawagum.
Nanka utumi ka say birth certificate.
Supreme Court ane otumi ka che me say. Me birth certificate ya. Ghana de ma me ayeda ye wo me no. Me ntumi fa nko show as identity.
Na yemra. Na me kwa ye Ghana card na passport dia wo say me.
Me tumi the passport no me kwa passport dia. Me tumi the birth certificate no ko. The same Supreme Court.
We.
Listen, we are not here to say anything bad about. We are saying that the perception out there and what the Chief Justice is saying, the former Chief Justice is saying,
the Minister of Security,
National Ebusiaka Semipo, your National Security Minister, Gina Bontin catch Supreme Court to say. Debia who check once a some court would demand buying, would give me a buying, would demand buying, Debia would demand buying
in your favor.
Yes, say. Debia udima banya a man crofo enye gidi o Supreme Court
perception
and yes aso a man crofo to tia aban no
a threat to
security
National
Security Coordinator Minister and the catching of the Supreme Court
only two presidents for
the piano president about security.
Supreme Court ye de wo mu ya no mo ye and the Supreme Court is doing politics. That's the perception.
The
Supreme Court is doing politics.
If the Senate
because
politics.
So be the S party motion court the other party must also argue before you grant the permission. It's you the same way court no parliament and fa lawyer be on court to defend the issue. Then you grant S party motion to impede, to interfere with the proceedings in parliament. Under this dispensation, the current court, the current Supreme Court is tarnishing the image of the judiciary.
That bargain. The Speaker of Parliament cannot give direction.
The Speaker of Parliament cannot rule anymore. So anytime when you rule, now the Vice President, the chair say any Speaker of Parliament who rules, somebody can go to court and just
set it aside.
Speaker of Parliament.
And just set it aside.
So why is the separation of powers? Why is the separation of powers? Into the chair say a deputy speaker be able to rule Parliament be somebody want to be mischievous. The person will just run to speak Supreme Court to go and place injunction as legal. What can be?
So now who is going to suffer?
Let me give an example. An MP on call Parliament. What's in if you be 3 months? And about 2 can be 3 months. Obana says speaker can say, "Oh, my son, you are no more a member of Parliament." The person can go to Supreme Court and go and place an injunction on the speaker. What kind of nonsense is this?
No, it's too harsh, please.
No.
Oh,
I am talking about the attitude of the MP no on Parliament no, or they are some also Parliament.
Not the Supreme Court.
No. One
the individual head. Who Parliament? I example. What kind of behavior is this? We are tired. We are tired of this behavior.
Cross and loss said Minchiano na more fire. Ono echi no abomoje ne wa lucky abomoje and the fe ya be dia kon and astom.
Honorable so where say George Nash new communicate George Nash
former Medina
George Nash Medina me chia obi a otie mbia kan George Nash say e chia ne bebre ye bom pa say ahonde ntem no be bantem no aba join me
madam ase for more time na anwumre on TV as was it no so on power 97.9 FM na full stations ya atwa ewo Ghana nyina Kofi Abusa panyin ne dala dem na moti wo ka obade no dom ye ne yetenkwa ma o kina ukuada at exactly 2 p.m. Ebeshia on radio Power FM na ebono na ya esi o TV as was so Mugabe Maase ni midin mamunyina mo and it ambassadors and PLA greetings mamunyina mo neti